Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays RimWorld. I named this save Ups and Downs, because there have been ups and downs. I died, Mathis is injured, Nick is injured. Paula, who recently joined us, is also injured. I checked her health tab, and she, is not in a great place. Her right kidney's destroyed, she's been stabbed. She's bleeding out at 70% a day, which honestly, if that's constant, is really bad. But you think about it, if you got like a hangnail and it never stopped bleeding, that would probably be like 70% a day, right? I just want to check out our prisoners tab here. So I think Paula's going to be fine. We have one medicine, not good, but maybe okay. Recruitment difficulty 99%, right? I'm going to execute this guy, and I'm going to take his kidney. I'm going to take that kidney. Whale. And you know why I'm taking your whale kidney? It's because you fuckers came here thinking you could kill me. You can't kill me. Alright? The colony will grow stronger. One of the things I like about RimWorld is that in Prison Architect, if things go wrong, you know, 1,000, well, maybe not 1,000, but, you know, like 40 prisoners could escape, and you're kind of like, well, I want to start again and make it more optimal. I think RimWorld does a really good job of reinforcing that this is like a dynamic story. There's gonna be highs, there's gonna be lows, characters are gonna die, characters are gonna come back, and it's really not the kind of game where it's plausible to just have a perfect run. I think, at least. You know, it seems like it's the kind of game where the better you do, the dynamic storyteller comes in and says, you can't have nice things, and then, you know, lightning strikes your colony and takes it down. So we really are just like, you know, leapfrogging from one crisis to another, and I actually like that quite a lot. For now, Dan, I've got to say, as much as it pains me to say, has really been an all-star for us. You know, usually in a good mood, decent shot, I think at least. Yeah, very good shot, and he's extremely passionate about murdering people. And he's really just like, he's had good morale. I do worry that Paula, like, sincerely, I mean, sure, yeah, go feed Mathis. And maybe feed Nick as well. No, you gave Mathis the medicine, though! Yo, though. You needed that medicine, Paula, I think. She's bleeding out a little bit less now. She's probably gonna make it, I think. We are out of medicine again, unfortunately. So Paula having lost a kidney, I'm kind of like of two minds about this. One thing that we could do, we are trying to convert Benway, right? Like get him over to our side. 64%, sure, why not? One thing that I'm thinking is perhaps we will have, oh, Nick Game Dev is fully healed and colonists no longer need treatment, sweet. We could have, the kidney applied to Paula? Maybe if somebody has a good enough doctor skill, we could have the kidney applied to Paula. I think you should strip the shaman out here. And I'm just trying to see what kind of hat. Cloth toque normal. Presently you are wearing cloth toque, Megatherium wool toque poor. Alright, put this hat on. And then Megatherium wool parka poor. Cloth parka normal, but it's like relatively in a bad place. But still, you know, I think this is better. And then, while you're here, why don't you just, like, haul this? Oh, Nick's not a hauler, right? Oh, well. I was gonna say prioritize, like, hauling it back or something like that, but that's okay. Alright, Dan's cooking some meals. This is important. You know, food is essential, of course. We got a decent amount of meat, and we can always hunt. You know, we're about to start the winter. Disease, infection. Paula's gotten sick from infection. The infection is in her torso. Alright, so she may die of infection. She may become immune, but she may die, and we have to accept that. Oh, okay, so yeah, Whale has been executed. I just realized that if we wanted his kidney, we should have, like, kept his kidney. Like, we should have set an operation for it, but that's fine. Nick's not a hauler, so he can't do this, but let's have Dan. Where'd D-Money go? Basically, I want you to haul this corpse off so that, you know, we don't get sad from seeing it in here. And I recognize we will have, like, a mood penalty as a result of doing that, but I still think that's a sensible decision. Just because I was angry at that guy, and hopefully this allows me to get, like, a little bit of revenge. But I'll be the first to tell you, man, we're in a weird spot here in this colony. I don't feel safe. Okay, recruit failed, 1.9% chance. That's fine. Just take our time here. Mathis is healing up. Paula's infection is coming up here as well. Is Mathis just, like, sleeping? I don't know. I don't know if he's... Oh, he's still injured. Okay. He's one step closer to the edge. He's about to break. What's going on right now? Torso, you got a bad back. I hope he, like, comes back to life. Incapacitated. Oh, 2.1% chance failed. There may come a time in which we restart our RimWorld colony, but I don't think it's right now. I think, you know, life is going relatively okay. And, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. You gotta take the ups and the downs. We got a very simple life here. You know, Nick's slowly building this wall. It's not Nick's fault, by the way, you know. It's, there's nobody else helping him at all. We're feeding Mathis, who's incapacitated. Paula's taking a sleep because she's got an infection. I think she's still got an infection. Major and untreated. Okay, so we may be down to 3 colonists again soon. That's alright. Nick and Dan, they're doing everything that they need to do to keep this colony running. And once we get this wall done, which has taken us an outrageous amount of time thus far, Psychic Soothe! Every colonist of the female gender smiles with contentment. Some distant engine of happiness is stirring. Ladies, it's projecting a powerful psychic drone over this entire region on a frequency that only seems to affect the female gender. For a few days, some people's moods will be quite better. Paula needs treatment. Medical plan. Paula needs treatment. Medical plan. Low food. You only have 15 full bars worth of food in storage. That's not that bad right now. I can live with it. When Dan wakes up, he'll be doing some cooking. Nick's still building this wall. Is there anything that Nick should be doing instead of building a wall? Yeah, just pull a simple meal off of that corpse and go for it, man. Who cares? Winter has just started, so I'm a little concerned about what meets us here, but if we make it through the winter, who knows what could come. And you know what? This might be a pretty good representation of, you know, pre-Neolithic human society. Dan spends all day putting potatoes onto a makeshift fire here, throwing some meats in it and making simple meals. I mean, they didn't really have refrigeration back then. Did you know that not electronic, but refrigeration was invented in the 18th century, in the 1700s? I forget how it was done, but that's crazy, man. It's like a 300-year-old invention. They didn't have refrigerators, you know, in homes back then, but they could use them on ships. Is what I understand, at least. So, obviously, Paula's got a lot of illness here, severe illness. I don't know if she will survive, but colonist needs rescue. Okay, I mean, we've been down this road before. We don't know if she's gonna survive. She may develop immunity. If not, well, that's just, you know, another lesson learned that we should probably never take on a colonist that says they need help, and instead we should just say, hey, shove off. But we'll, you know, we're a nice person. We're gonna keep her fed. We're not just gonna harvest her kidney and give it to herself. Math is still incapacitated, huh? His right foot has been shot off. Paula's died of infection. Yeah, that's not a surprise. I mean, the kidneys are the most infection-fighting area, of course. You know what, Paula? As much as I would love to, like, get a ton of YouTube, like, viewer retention from being like, Paula! Paula, no! I mean, I didn't even name you. So let's be honest, this death has not got me all shook up. Right, you can't haul. Dan, I know, like, I'm putting you through a lot of work, Dan, but I really need you to, handle this. What I worry about is that in future raids, if they happen in the near future, 16% chance though. If they happen in the near future, we've really like only got Mathis. We have Nick, the world's slowest wall builder, making like 4 blocks a day. And we're gonna have to get real creative in future raids. But again, this is where the good part of the dynamic storyteller should come in, right? If, wait, they're just not gonna build a wall there? Or was it destroyed? It might have been destroyed in the last raid. 20% chance. So, I feel like we're getting Benway soon. And then we're going to name his room Benway Park. And we're going to put up all sorts of Boston Red Sox gear in there. And it's going to be extremely choice. 2nd of winter. It's only -3 outside. It's not bad as long as everybody's decked out in decent gear here. So, I think Benway's going to join us soon. But what I'm trying to say is that we're going to get, hopefully, some niceness, you know? As a result of the as a result of the dynamic storyteller being like, maybe it wasn't cool to get him struck by lightning and also, like, have his colonists get kidnapped. We actually are kind of going through, like, a negative period of wealth, and that's not good, you know. Much like in Western society, we want constant growth, as unsustainable as it may be. Not that I'm getting politics involved or anything like that, but hey, okay, so mood, really bad here, 32%. Like, we're on a consistent low here. That's fine. Low medicine, but our food's good. And you know, it's kind of like, it's unfortunate, but the reality of the situation is that the less colonists we have, the easier it is to make them happy. They take less food. Dan's doing some stone cutting. We got a decent number of meals. I don't know if you should just leave this turkey meat sitting out there on the stove, Dan. You know what? We may not... Oh, how you doing, guys? Remember how we started this colony together? I can't believe Dan and Mathis are still alive, and then we've had like a rotating cast of other units here, but I think we should issue some orders to chop some wood. Reason being that... Will Dan chop wood? Is he a wood chopper? Plant cut? Yes. Yes. Reason being, he needs some fuel for that stove, I think. Otherwise, he can't cook meals. And we could use an electric stove. I mean, we actually... What's going on over here? Nick's repairing? That's fine. It seems like... You know, we have enough electricity to keep our fridge pumping and also have an electric stove, but I don't know. This seemed like a better use of our resources in the early game, and right now I don't want to use steel to make another stove. Come on, come on. Benway, anybody. I need anybody to help me. Oh, well, maybe you shouldn't talk to him while he's asleep. It makes it a lot harder to recruit him. Only 11 full bars of food, that's fine. It's remarkable how much of the RimWorld series is me watching my colonists do stuff and then remarking upon it. There you go. Feed Mathis. I don't know what's up with Mathis, you know? He's been asleep for like 5 days here. Pain little, consciousness okay. His right foot's been shot off. That's no good. Oh, we got Benway. We got Benway. Nick, you just got him, but you didn't even rescue him. New recruit. Successfully recruited Benway. All right, let's give this guy a name. His left leg has been shot off. Might be a good idea to install a, oh, we can't install a peg leg because he has no herbal medicine. Maybe they're just incapacitated because they have no legs. I mean, I don't mean to be crass. I don't mean that to come across as offensive, but if we can't install some kind of, prosthetic for them, I guess they're just gonna spend all their time in bed. So without herbal medicine, I'm not sure if there's much we can do here, but still rescue him, of course. And I mean, I guess we're just hoping that we have a complete gross ignorance of human physiology, and at some point their legs and feet are gonna grow back. But I can't, as much as maybe I've been a cruel man while playing. By the way, Nick, do you craft? He can craft, so let's put some crafting on there. Ahead of art for now, for sure, because basically I want Nick to be making stone blocks if possible, but and then Dan can do other stuff like cook. But I can't just let them starve to death. You know, if they're incapacitated, we'll wait until a trader comes, we'll get some herbal medicine, and we're gonna bring them back. Bring them home. But for right now, I would prepare for this to be a little bit of a quiet winter. And you know what? If there was a colony, I could only choose 2 people from the NLS crew to keep it running. I think you got Dan and Nick. You know, Nick's there. He's, you know, making pemmican, eating raw turkey meat. Dan's taking a piss in his corner or something like that. No, he's meditating. He's meditating facing the wall. That's not a problem. Nick's, oh wait, that's a dead body. That's not Nick. No offense meant. Yeah, see, Nick's crafting some stone blocks. This is important because Nick's also building the wall out here. Although, we do need to make some, like, sandstone blocks. So, Dan. No, don't clean dirt. Fuel stove. There you go. Now that the stove is fueled, you can actually cook some of this meat. I mean, the meat's never going to go bad, but still. Alright. Well, thank God we recruited Kenway. You might say, well, why didn't you recruit the able-bodied guy? Well, he was recruitment chance, like, 1%. So we could have gotten him eventually, but it would have cost us a lot of food to maybe get there. And to be fair to myself, you know, I'll be the first to rake myself over the coals for foreseen or unforeseen mistakes here, but I didn't look at the health tab. And this is the first time I'm dealing with colonists that are like permanently incapacitated as a result of injury. So we're learning to deal with it in the future. Starvation. Mathis is starving. Do we have like nobody that functions as a... Okay, yeah, you guys, you need to be doctors first. That's my mistake, but... you guys do need to prioritize giving food to the people that are in the hospital. And once they have food, then it's all good. Okay, so Benway, the former prisoner, gets the simple meal. And Mathis, we're just going to feed you some raw emu meat. Emu meat. There we go. No more starvation. How's the mood coming up here? This has been a little bit of a quiet episode. Wealth, again, it's kind of coming down here. Which I think is fair, because we're using stuff and not gaining a whole lot of stuff. Mood is really bad. Like, terrible. That's good. Dan's cleaning up a little bit. These guys are going to be happier in here. I mean, I'm not surprised that their mood is pretty bad. Is there anything we can do for them? Like, joy is really low, in particular. Someone was executed feeling terrible, in a little pain, joy deprived. I could really use a break for something enjoyable. My friend NL died. Oh, man, that's sweet. Disturbed sleep. Dull bedroom. Feeling good. Very low expectations. This place is poverty-stricken. I can't expect any comfort here. I need to keep myself strong. Well, you know what, Mathis? That's a good attitude to have in RimWorld right now. I feel like the dynamic storyteller is like, look, his shit is all messed up. Let's not, Frozen won't spoil. Fantastic. Let's not make life, you know, any harder than it has to be for him right now. We're not getting raids or anything like that. Hopefully all attacks will come from the east side, so I can just set up like a trap here, or at least like some area for me to have cover. But, you know, it's very fair to say that probably I've botched this one a little bit. That's okay. Nick, what are you doing with that pemmican, man? Look at this dude having a double meal here. Yo, take the, Dan, prioritize hauling that pemmican. Even though it's frozen, I still don't feel particularly safe just leaving it outside here. So we are having some food-related troubles. What's my boy Nick doing? He's relaxing socially. Homer Simpson, smiling politely. I think it would be for the best for us to kill some animals if there's any around here. I mean, it's the winter time. We expect some hibernation for sure. But there's a turkey. Get that on the hunt screen. What about this dead grizzly bear? It's been dead for 4 days. Has it really only been 4 days since we entered hell? Maybe get a little bit of deer meat here. I just want to see what's Nick's priority right now. Relaxing socially. Now, feeding simple meal to Benway. This is good. You know, I do want to keep them alive. And routine is the spice of life. Dan is going out to build this wall. Yo, but, like, Dan, though, we need some, like, food. For real, though. Alright, this winter's gonna be tough, dude. What's my boy Nick doing? Nick. Stone cut. No, do not stone cut. Nick, you're a hunter. And Dan, you know what? You're a hunter as well. The hunting is in your blood. Good. Have some joy with them. Give them some conversations. Dan's killing this turkey. Heck yes. Take it back, butcher it, and let's get some food. This colony is coming up, baby. Now, I just want to make sure that Nick doesn't get, like, screwed when he fights this deer. Oh, it had already died. That's pretty sweet. So Dan's gonna butcher that turkey. We're gonna get some frozen turkey meat. We're gonna turn that into a simple meal. What's Nick's job now? Stone cutting. Alright, that's good. If you kill like one animal a day and spend some time cooking, some time crafting stones, you're probably doing alright. But really this now becomes like, are we going to survive the winter? Escape pod relationship. Uh-oh. You've detected an escape pod crashing hard nearby. If anyone survived the impact, they'll be badly wounded. Annabelle has a relationship with a colonist. She's Dan's mother. Oh, baby, and she landed right next to the colony. Annabelle the commissar. She got a gunshot to the torso, a scratch on her leg, a scratch on her head. She's in extreme pain. Luckily, we got a big hospital, man. Can I point out she's 38? She's 38 years old. Never kissed a girl. How about Dan? Dan's 45, but because of the way that things work in RimWorld, you know, Dan's 90, and she's 393. She's just spent a lot of time in cryosleep. That's pretty fucked up. We got, you know, like a Ridley situation here. Dan, who raised you, Dan? Well, I was in cryosleep. Who raised you? Rescue your mother here. And don't call me daughter, I begged her. The picture said will remind me. Yo, but seriously, wait. Can we capture her? Because as soon as we treat her, she might just walk away. I should have captured her. Made her my prisoner until she... I mean, that sounds very rude, of course, but I don't think she's going to join us. I think as soon as she's fully healed and has eaten enough of our food, she's just going to walk away, man. I should have left her in the prison. Alright, how's our food? 6 full bars of food. I'm not sweating it. You know, we got some desiccated animal corpses over here or something. Yo, that survival rifle's pretty good. We should probably at least haul that. I mean, we are going to be trading a lot of weapons away for medicine, I'm pretty sure. We're officially 1/3 of the way through the winter. And honestly, like, life's going okay. We're not having any considerable problems right now. But we're kind of in a holding pattern. And by kind of, I mean like 100% in a holding pattern. We got some interesting dynamic stories being told, but, you know, 3 colonists, one of which will probably not join us, just chilling in the bed here. Oh, you know what? We still can't do any operations on her. First off, because she's not one of our colonists, I guess. Relationship. There are people you have relationships with. There are people who have relationships with your colonists or prisoners in the arriving group. Town guard Chio, her sister is Benway. Alright, well, let's wait till they get here, and then we're gonna have Dan go out, and I think he's got our highest social stat. He can do some trading here. So Annabelle's fully healed. I think she's just gonna bounce. She's decided, you know, long-lost relationship with her son. Who cares, right? Sorry, Dan. Like, I really thought we'd have some moments of, Oh, your social stat is 3. Nick's social stat is 7. We'll wait for Nick to wake up. I wish we could have them just go talk to Mathis, but it's fine as well. I mean, is there anything we can do? Can we sell them Benway and buy some medicine? Can we buy a leg? We could also try to kill them all. But I think this is a bad idea. Okay, now Nick is cloud watching. No. Eating is a priority. It's always good to get an early breakfast, but mad animal. A local hare has gone mad. Did it have to be this one, though? Just give it a sec. I'm relying on the traders to do this. Alright, we need medicine. Your love is like bad medicine. Bad medicine is what I need, oh. Golden hospital bed? Are you actually fucking my dick? I don't know what else we need right now, but to be honest with you, picking up... I mean, what do we want to sell? That's the big thing. We got a bunch of... Well, we should have a bunch of weapons that I'd like to sell, if possible. So right now we're buying medicine. Yes, that's correct. A fertilized emu egg? I'm not ready for that level of commitment. We have 6 simple meals. I don't really want to sell them. I don't really want animals at this point. Oh, yo, this music is popping off. I think this might be all I need right now. I mean, we could sell a bear? Is this correct? No, this is buying. Sorry, I'm still confused about this screen sometimes. This is... Wait, no. This is stuff we have. We do not have the bear. Is there anything we want to sell? Do we have a surplus of anything? I mean, I kind of feel like we don't need this much turkey leather. But maybe we should just keep turkey leather and sell all of the other materials that we have here. Alright, so now we're actually making money selling fabrics here. And we still got turkey leather. Yorkie skin. I don't even want to think about that, man. Cloth? It's too cheap to sell, I think. The price is very cheap, yeah. I'm going to keep my components. I'm going to keep my simple meals. Sure, you know what? This is it for now. And then if you could actually like haul this medicine back. I know you're not a hauler, so that's like it doesn't matter to you, but I'd really like Dan to prioritize hauling this medicine back. Whoa! Oh god. It's the mad rat, the mad hare. Alright, well, they shot each other. Chio, you want to get in my hospital bed? Oh, we have a cargo pod as well. With a lot of kibble. But no colonists that I can see, so I'm not too concerned about this kibble, honestly. The only kibble I care about is Jimmy Kibble, the greatest pet-themed talk show host of all time. Yo, I know this seems like low priority, but build that torch lamp, dude. Yo, what are you shooting? Is this Nick? Nick's going wild? Hunting wild boar. We got it. Alright, so food has not been that much of an issue. Again, we're like a third of the way through winter. Foggy rain outside. We are one catastrophe away from, like, probably being an actual hell. And believe you me, I'm thinking about springing a trap on these guys, but I think they're strong and they've also been nice to us. I guess apparently this is the bedroom for animals. So I'm not gonna anger them. You know, they've been pretty good to us, and they actually allowed us to sell some of our needless detritus and pick up some good stuff as a result. So I'm happy with that. But I think on the next episode we're gonna have to start facing an uncomfortable truth, potentially. And that uncomfortable truth is what the fudge are we gonna do with Mathis and Benway? Can we actually install a peg leg because we have medicine on them now? Or medicine for them now? Yes, okay, so we could install... let's start with Benway, because I know that his is going to be fine. His left leg is shot off. So what if we install a peg leg on his left leg? Make sure you have all the necessary medical tools and a free doctor available. Well, we got people working as doctors, so... Alright, let's see. I think Nick is going to begin the operation. Hauling pump shotgun. Nick, you're not a hauler, man. What happened there? Okay, no, I think this is Dan. Okay, Dan. Installing peg leg. Let's do this. This is a great ending for this episode. Okay, yeah, don't forget about the wood. Yeah, can you get the wood that maybe has not been left out in the rain? I mean, I think that you're just opening him up to rot right off the bat is all I'm saying. Alright, here we go. Installing peg leg. It's taken a while. Let's speed it up a little. I mean, Dan's not a skilled doctor, but this isn't, you know, a head transplant. Used to do this in the golden era of pirates. You got this. New colonist. Heck yes. She's unconscious, but left leg, peg leg, baby. It's gonna, you know, crack into her efficiency a little bit, but and then Mathis, he's lost his right foot, so I think you give him a right peg leg, and it should hamper his efficiency, but at the same time, his efficiency right now is 0. So even if this just opens Mathis up to like light growing and also spending some time at the research table, this is like the start of the second season of Walking Dead, where they spend all this time at a farm and you go, oh my god, get off the fucking farm and shoot some zombies. This is us getting off of the zombie farm. A pack of man-hunting boomalopes has entered the area. They will roam the region, hunting for humanoid flesh. They can't pass doors, so if you stay behind walls, you should be safe. They won't attack inactive turrets, so turn your turrets off if you want to save them. They'll leave in a few days. They're not as far away as I'd like them to be, but that was my timer, so I'm going to end this episode for now. Thanks for watching. I think we've made some progress. And the dynamic storyteller has put us in a little bit of a lull, but I think it's a necessary lull. For now, if you're enjoying the series, and I see that a lot of you are, and I appreciate that a great deal, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. These episodes come out every single day, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go check, Google if you're not in one of those time zones and see when that is. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.